Hi guys, Rob from Rob's Model Cars and welcome back to the channel. Now today's review is something a little bit different. This model that I've got here I actually just purchased on eBay, and this is from the good old days of Hotwheels Elite. But this is something a little bit more special. So this is actually a Super Elite version of a Ferrari FXX. Now I've got quite a few Hot Wheels Elite Ferraris in the collection. I've never actually had a Super Elite version, so I was really curious to see what the level difference in detail was between the Elite version and a Super Elite. So I've had this out and had a look already. There is quite a fair bit of difference between the two. This obviously comes in this nicer presentation box. It's like the old BBR flip-top boxes. The model is mounted on a carbon fibre base. And there is quite a lot of detail differences. So I'll get this out, we'll put it on the turntable and we'll have a bit of a closer inspection of what makes a Super Elite Hot Wheels version different from the Elite version. And I may actually get the Elite version out and put them side by side and actually show you some of the significant detail differences. Now, Hot Wheels Super Elite, there weren't as many models made as the Elite versions of the Ferraris, and there's a few of them around on eBay, not a lot. Some people are asking some crazy prices for them, but I got this for a pretty decent price. I paid just under 300 Australian dollars for this model. Anyway, we'll get it out on the turntable and we'll have a closer look at this Hot Wheels Super Elite Ferrari FXX. Okay, so here we have the Hot Wheels Super Elite Ferrari FXX, which is the Enzo-based race car. Now, first thing I noticed with this was the paint finish, actually. The paint finish is slightly better than the Elite version. This is a second-hand model, so I think it's been looked after pretty well. I am going to give it a little bit of a clean and a polish up, but I thought I'd show you guys straight away from when I got it. As I said, I got this one off eBay, and these Super Elites come on this carbon fibre base, and you do have this little nameplate on the front as well, which says it's numbered from 1882 up to 2006. So straight away the presentation is a little bit nicer than your standard Elite version. So let's have a look at the model. So I actually have another version of this model, which is just the Elite version. This is not the Evoluzione. This is just the standard first gen FXX Enzo. Now, as far as the outside details, there's not a lot. It does have little photo etched hood pins. They were just molded into the body on the Elite version. Same as the rear, there's a little bit different. These little turn signals and brake lights are actually little 3D clear badges, which is nice. The exhaust tips are slightly different, and I think that was about it. This does have the little metal photo etched hood pins as well. The wheels look the same as the Elite version to me, and same as the brake calipers and brake rotors. They look the same as well to the Elite version. Now what looks different is the inside. So if we open these doors up, you can see straight away this has a carbon fibre sticker on the sills and the door openings. That's slightly different. You do have flock lined seats on the inside and better quality cloth seat belts also. The air jacks that are in the front are slightly different, and there's a little bit more carbon fibre texturing on the other pieces inside the interior. So that's number one where I could see, and also the inside of the door trims here have a carbon fibre decal or sticker on them, whereas that was just plastic moulded carbon fibre in the other version. But I'll get that out in a minute and we'll compare them at the end of the review. The front hood opens up as well, and that's quite a bit different. It actually has some metal hoses in the front, some more carbon fibre sticker or decal in the front also, and it just looks a little bit more realistic than the Elite version. And the other part that stands out to me on this one, we'll just close those doors up, is actually the engine compartment, which is massively different. So this actually has a lot more depth into the engine bay, a lot more delicate hoses and connections. It really is quite a bit different. Hopefully you can see that. It's a lot different compared to the standard Elite version. So overall, I'm pretty impressed. I'm sort of disappointed at the same time that I didn't buy more of these Super Elite models when they came out, because they are quite a lot more detailed than the standard Elite versions. So what I'll do, I'll get this other Elite version out of the cabinet and I'll open that one up as well, and we'll have a look and we'll compare them. Okay, so here is my Elite version. This is the Hot Wheels Elite FXX as well. Now this is not, I have the Evoluzione as well, but I thought I'd just compare these two together because these are just the first generation FXX. So if we have a look at the front first, I'll open up the front hood of this one, and then I'll open up the front hood of the standard Elite, and you'll be able to see the difference straight away. So they've used some metal piping instead, better carbon fibre, just a little bit of difference there, but enough to see the difference. And also you can see on this one, as I said, that the hood pins are just moulded into the metal and painted, whereas they're actually separate photo etched pieces on the Super Elite. Now if we open up the interior, see if we can open this one up. I'm not sure whether you're going to be able to see both of these. If you have a look at the interior of this one, what you can see there, and you can see that straight away, that there's quite a bit of difference. Stop spinning turntable. Okay, that's not going to work. I need more hands for that one. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of detail difference on the interior with all the carbon fibre work. But what sets these models apart mainly is the engine compartment. So let me try and open this one up. This is more difficult than I thought. You can actually see the amount of difference in the engine compartments of these models. So it tends to be just a flatter moulded piece in this Elite version, whereas the Super Elite is much deeper. The actual gearbox is more three-dimensional, as is the engine block and all the detail as well. So quite a lot of difference between the Elite version and the Super Elite version. So if there's any models that you want in the Hot Wheels range that you don't have, and there is a Super Elite version of it, I can pretty much highly recommend that. It's worth the extra little bit of money for more detail. So that's pretty much it for today's. As I said, this model has been out for quite a long time. It's not a new model by any means, and there's not many of them for sale, but I thought I'd just show you guys the difference between the Super Elite and the standard Elite versions of these Hot Wheels Ferrari models. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's short little review and comparison. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. Don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps out the channel, and feel free to share the video as well. So that's it for today's review comparison. Stay tuned for more models are on the way, and I've got more reviews to film, and I'm working on a few more custom models as well. So plenty more content to come. But until next time, thanks for watching Rob's Model Cars.